Okay, we are at Angetin. Angetin means make it warm. We buy jamu. So your jamu, Hana?
It's STMJ Rempah.
For me, is Pagalino jamu. Anyway, today I have Hana here, my friends. She's from America, but she live in Jakarta.
No, I'm from Jakarta.
Yeah, Jakarta, America. But now we are in Batam for working. Why I invite Hana for this podcast is because we are at the same age. We are 30s.
Wee, 30, 30s.
Yeah, it will be 31, yeah, this year.
31 this year.
Yeah, me too. I think most people scary with 30 years old. And I personally also like sometimes overwhelmed. I feel like stressed because I'm 30. Yeah. How about you, Hannah?
My feeling as being 30,
Yes.
it depends on the day.
Oh,
Some days it's exciting, it feels like a fresh start, a new decade. Some days it feels like I need to move faster and do a lot of things.
But this feeling, did you feel before?
Maybe I felt it first when I was like 25, like quarter life crisis.
Oh.
What am I doing? Is this really where I want to be? But 30 is a different feeling, like maybe not just exploring phase, but you're ready to find like
Pet?
something to invest.
Oh, yeah.
Something to
that's
invest
true.
in.
Something to
Yeah.
invest. Yeah. This is, I think, the second life quarter crisis. I feel that way too when 25, but more chill. Like, I still feeling like I still have a lot of opportunity, change, or place, time to explore. But it's different at 30. Like, it's more like my life. It's so narrow, right?
You feel like every decision matters so much.
Yeah.
So, what are the different options you could give yourself right now? Like, you might think the paths are narrow, but at some point you want to choose one path, right? Too many
Yeah,
options is
true.
also not good. So, which paths are in front of you?
I think it's already narrower. Like I have two options, but I have to think like which one I have to focus first. How about you? For you, like, do you think the same? Like now it's narrower, or you think now it's no, it's more bigger?
Well, all I know is for this part of my life, there's one thing I should be doing,
Yeah.
like my current job, my
Yeah.
current focus, like where
Yes.
I'm at. I want to be fully present, but yeah, I do feel like in the
Yeah, that
future,
was-
most people think about it like you have a path focus on your family or a path focus on your career.
Yeah.
Especially for women, right?
True.
Usually it feels like you have to choose one.
True.
But I don't think it has to be that simple, especially a lot of people give that pressure if you're turning 30, right?
True, yeah. I think the social give us much pressure. I remember like not the norm as well. But I'm curious about we are different country. Like I'm Indonesian and you're American. Do you think like at 30 years old you have a lot of pressure or like people will see you different way when you're 30 or no?
You mean in terms of getting married or in terms of anything?
I think anything like yeah maybe the most is like married in Indonesia like mostly people if we're at 30 I think not 30 maybe in 25 mostly people like oh it's time to you to get married but in 30 maybe it's more like more person it's talking about if you're not married now it will be like too late later something like that so how about in America maybe yeah, we talk about that side first.
Yeah, I think there's still the pressure, but maybe not as intense as here. But
Okay.
still, people might ask or wonder or think like, yeah, it could also affect like if you have kids. Maybe people find someone to marry later on, but it doesn't mean maybe they're like, okay, if you're too old, then you can't have kids, or there's different pressure like that.
Okay.
But it also depends on the family, like if they want to remind you more about it or give pressure, and maybe also what you're doing with your life.
Okay.
If you have a goal and you're focused, maybe it's easier to say that you're not
Okay.
married.
Yeah,
but if
yeah,
you're
yeah,
also
yeah.
not focused on something, then it could be hard.
True. So you say your family, if you have something to pursue, like if you have goal, it's okay, not like focus on merit, something like that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to understand that like that's also a good life path as well to pursue something that you enjoy, something that's doing good for the world. Like it's not wrong to choose that life path also.
Okay, that's interesting actually because for me it's different case. As you know, right now I'm working with you like in Batam, and I have a dream to pursue. But my community at my hometown, like, they said like, don't focus on your career, don't focus on your study. You're too busy to focus on that, so you forget to find someone to marry, something like that. So like this, even though I'm busy, but the stereotype like you're not get married, you go together, or you are not to focus on the world, like still happen.
Makes sense. Yeah, it depends. And maybe also some of the pressures from ourselves, right? We
yeah.
expect something from ourselves.
Okay, yeah, true. But for yourself, that's other people opinion. But about how about your feeling? Like, do you think in this age it's like too late not to have someone, or yeah? What do you think?
I guess it also goes back and forth. Sometimes it feels like, oh, well, it's too late, focus on other things. But I know that God always has a plan, like, you know. And I'm gonna take advantage of the time I have as well without a family, meaning I can do a lot of things. So instead
Yeah.
of thinking about what I'm missing, I think I would miss out on a lot if I focused on that instead of focusing on what I can do now. So
Yeah.
kind
That
of like a
makes sense.
choice, right?
True. Yeah, I think that makes sense too. Like if we feel like sometimes we want to have someone, sometimes we are okay, single now, but it's important. We grateful what we have now, and then we just surrender to the God. Like yeah, give the rest for the plan. Okay, so for the next, it's for about career. So do you think in 30 we still have change or opportunity to explore? For example, if the past I'm focused on journalist, and then after this I want to change my focus. Is it too late, or it's still
It's
yeah
never too late.
never never too late?
And always those past experiences will like benefit you for sure. Like no one's gonna have your unique skill set of all these things you did in the past. Like it's not a waste. Also, it's not too late to try something new.
Oh, so even though like it's different area or focus, it's still work. You mean?
Yeah, I mean sometimes the financial could be a problem. I guess like depending on how much
Yeah,
you have
yeah, yeah,
saved.
yeah, yeah.
If it's a
True.
risk to try something new, but in terms of like, is it possible? I think it's possible.
Okay, so agree to agree, but little bit disagree. But I'm
What's your
like
thought?
because I think in 30 we have, I don't know, like we have to already settle. So if we try again, for example, if still related with our past skill, maybe still work and easy for us to adapt, for improve. But if like so different and then out of comfort zone, maybe like it's challenging. I
Challenging,
think.
but not impossible, right? I mean, for me, life is too short to like, if I don't want to try something, to not try it.
Okay.
But I think it also depends on how much does it mean to you. Like, why are you doing it? So maybe that goes back to like your life purpose as well. I think that's
Okay.
important. Maybe 30s feels like pressure because you should know your life purpose or something like that. Maybe.
Maybe yeah. But yeah, talking about purpose, do your purpose like always change every couple of years, or like mostly the same?
Maybe it's just becoming more clear as I get older, but I think for me the purpose like doesn't have to change. But maybe the way that you accomplish that purpose could change. Like if
Okay,
you
okay, okay.
if you define your purpose by a career, then it's going to be hard because that career might not be successful. You might change the career, but if you let's say you know your purpose is to like share love with people or make people feel welcome and heard and understood, that's one purpose that you can do anywhere no matter your career, and it's a
Yeah.
bit more like stable.
And what your strategy to like break down all of your purpose or your dreams, like something that you want to focus in this age?
Yeah, well, I guess you can talk about like your purpose and your calling, and also with your interests and your passions. Like, so ideally, if the way that you earn money is the same as the thing that you're passionate about, is the same that brings you fulfillment, that's like the best, right? If you can do all those three things.
Okay.
But like, let's say you can't earn the money in the thing that you're passionate about. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you can't earn money in something you're passionate about. But like, if it's all ideal, hopefully you can do that. Like, you feel fulfilled, you're helping people, you're also passionate about it, and you earn money. Then yeah, that's kind of like the dream for everyone. So I guess if you try to find a career that's potentially something that can match those, like, and you're working towards it, for me, I think that's great.
And do you think now you live your plan, your desire?
That's a good question. For this time in my life, yes, I do feel so. Like, that's also partially a choice, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
You know, I could choose to think, oh, but I also want to do this, I also want to do this, but then there's always going to be something else I want to do
Yeah.
in the future.
Yes.
But if I always think that way, then I'm never going to be doing
Okay.
what
Like
I want to do in that moment. So I think because this is a great place for me now, I enjoy it. It gives me fulfillment, and it also gives me money. Then I feel like, yeah, I'm living the dream.
oh, that's nice. So you say like you have big goals, but this one part of the process.
Yeah, I think so. Like, and instead of feeling like rushing it or jumping to the next thing, I feel like I want to enjoy that while I have it, because it's rare, I think,
Yeah.
and it's a blessing that not everybody gets to have. So yeah.
That's nice. And the next, my question is about: do you feel sometimes like overwhelmed or stressed with what you are doing? And if yes, what's your strategy to release it to make your mind stay clear?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, even if you like what you're doing, there's always stressful parts, or like there's just too much at once. So I think that's inevitable. So I guess my strategy is like, usually I make a list of everything that's on my mind so I can like see it, because if it's just in my mind, it feels like so much. So I put it
Tangled.
down somewhere so it's organized, and then maybe remind myself about which part is actually urgent, like how big of a deal is this actually, like get some perspective, you know.
Okay.
Usually I get perspective by like changing the location where I am, if I can go traveling a little bit, like a new view. Or if I
Yeah.
can't do that, at least like, yeah, reflecting on my own, like in a quiet space.
Yeah. First media is like writing it, like break down all of that.
Yeah, and then like also reminding myself about, again, back to the purpose, right? Like,
Yeah.
sometimes all these factors that make you stress make you forget the part that you enjoy, the part that you feel like you're doing good. Like, so maybe going back to those and giving space for them as well. If not, you're gonna forget why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think the same for me too. I'm not break down all of that, but sometimes like I just write something that come in my mind. It's helped me as well to like release all of my thought, and maybe I could try to like break down everything so that thing is not tangled in my mind, and then I don't know what to do next. So yeah, that's good example too.
So I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
How do you know, like, I mean, I talked a lot about myself trying to be content and enjoying the life that I'm living now instead of trying to jump to the next thing.
Yes.
For me, it goes back to like
Okay,
my passion, my enjoyments, what brings me fulfillment. Like, I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose from God
Yeah.
in this world. But how do you know, like, if you're in the right place and you can just be content? You don't have to look for the next thing. Like, how do you know that that's, yeah, how do you know you can just be content?
I think first for me, I have to ask to myself first: do I able to do this? And then is this something that fulfill my desire or my purpose? So as long as that's still in the line, like in my goal, I will like intense to what I'm doing. But for me, I'm still like thinking, yeah, as I mentioned before, like I have big goal, but like in 30 I'm learn about timeline. So something that always happened to me, it's planned by God. And then because if I focus on my timeline only, it will be hurting me, because like not all the planning like I can achieve or I can reach. But then after I reflect, like, okay, why I do this instead of my dream, like this one. From that I break down what things that I have, what things that I learn. For example, like during this year, like I want to be in another place, but then after I write down and then see what I have now, it's like, oh yeah, I meet with incredible people, international people, and then I easily to hear the meaning story from them. So it's make me like understanding more about myself, about life, something like that. So if I'm only focused in my timeline only, I have to do this. I think it's make me more stressed and like I feel always fail. But if I see another things on the good side, there is meaningful things that God want me to learn or see or experience. So yeah, I think it's make me stronger and like make me more ready for the next step.
That's a good point about the timeline.
True.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how it's like if we're going on a journey to a new city
Uh-huh.
and we have 5 days, some people like to fit in. I need to go to every single landmark, every single destination.
Yeah.
And then you rush so much in that 5 days because you feel like I want to do all of these things.
True.
I have all these goals
Yeah,
like we
yeah,
do in our
yeah.
life, but in the end of the day, you didn't really enjoy any of them or know any of them because you're like
Yeah, I
rushing.
agree
So
with
I guess
that.
it's a good reminder for us. Like, there's a lot of good things in this world, and we can't do all of them.
Yeah.
And also, we can always choose all of them. So like
True.
knowing how long to enjoy something before rushing. Of course, we also don't want to stay too long sometimes.
Yeah.
But like also not rushing, finding a good balance in the
True.
speed.
Yeah, that's true. So I think knowing things are like we learn about ourselves, it's important too. Because if we focus the big goal, we forget about the process, we forget about the meaning, something like that. And I want to share to you like recently, maybe start right now. I'm still like want to build and practicing about how I face up fail.
Failure.
Yeah, failure. I think with our all of our desire, all of our plan, it's possible that our plan it's fail, right?
Yeah, true.
So right now, like I'm learning to like, okay, if this plan is fail, what's something that I have to prepare, like my mentally, my mindset, like what's something that I can take, something like that. So I'm like focusing on learning how to receive failure.
Yeah, that's a not easy thing to do.
Yes.
I guess you can take it a few ways. You can take it as discouragement, or you can, if you take it as a positive thing, maybe you can either say, "Okay, I failed this time. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying." Or
Yeah.
I failed. Maybe it means it's a closed door. Or like, how do you know
Yeah.
how you should interpret that failure?
True. Yeah, or maybe from the failure as well, we can like look around us to see another opportunity, right?
True.
So yeah, I think from our conversation we agree that in 30 years old is not that scary.
Yeah, no need to be scared. The good thing about 30, you maybe like you have more confidence in what you want, in what you
Yeah.
know about yourself. Maybe not everything, but at least you feel like more willing to commit to something because you kind of know, like, at least for me in my 20s, I tried a lot of things.
Yes.
Like, was friends with a lot of people. So many people. Now I'm figuring out, okay, yeah, I can still be friends with a lot of people, but what kind of people do I really need in my life for these certain reasons? Or how can I choose wisely how to spend my energy?
Okay.
Maybe before
That's
your
interesting.
energy just goes to try everything.
Yeah.
Maybe now, yeah, you have more confidence to say, no, I only have this much energy. I'm going to use it for this thing. Like, very purposeful with those.
So we more wise and mature, yeah.
Wow, very wise.
It's not young, dumb, and broke. Oh, we are how to we
Old,
are
dumb, and broke.
We are, we are resilient, not tough.
Yes, we're resilient. That's true.
I want to ask last question. What's the big thing that you really grateful or like big things in your 30? Yes, finally, like that.
Like, now that I'm 30,
Yeah.
maybe some people feel more rushed in their timeline. You're talking.
Yes.
I think at some point I do feel rushed on some things, but I think God has also taught me how to trust His timing more and not have to feel as rushed. Like, because I learned from my mistakes in the past where I always tried to
Okay.
rush things
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
was impatient, and then in the end, I worked so hard for something that I didn't get, but he gave me the thing I needed that's even better, and I didn't even have to try.
Oh,
So I
nice.
think what I got in my 30s is pray more, trust more. Like I've been learning a lot about that, and actually, yeah, he always gives us more than we need. So it helped me to be more present. I think that's a big gift to be able to be more present.
That's nice. Well, basically, you copy my answer.
I was gonna say, how about for you?
Yeah, for me, I think really happy and this age, like I have a lot of experience, like meet with different people after I graduate, and then I experience hard life, like being journalist, explore a lot of places. It's not only Indonesia but like other countries, so it's meaningful for me, for myself, other people, and my family and friends. So yeah, that's a big thing that I get in this age.
Good reflection.
Yes.
About what you have, what
Yeah.
you've done.
Yeah,
True.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
we've both done a lot in our 30 years of life.
True. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If Indonesian, we call it like makan asam garam. So we
Asam
experience a
garam.
lot of things like the happiness, sadness, joy, or hard work, or everything. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Go 30s. Don't be scared.
yeah. So maybe later in 40 will be different feeling, but let
Let's
life.
podcast again when we turn 40. Okay.
Oh, okay. Wherever we are, yeah, we can do Zoom meeting, or maybe we can set up a meeting.
Let's do it. I'll wait for the call.
Okay, well, do you have motivation to other people like life at 30, or they will jump into 30 years old?
Yeah, I guess don't be scared. Like we talked about, like be grateful for, like look back and do a lot of reflecting, and also like take it as a like a fresh page, a new chapter.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that. So I think reflect is important because to
Yeah,
know better about
awesome.
us. Okay, thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Fia.
Yeah, we have been planning this for a long time and we made it today.
True. We need to do it before we turn 31
Yeah. So I will 31 in next month, and Hannah.
in August.
Okay, let's live. Enjoy the life in 30.
Yes.
Let's go. Bye.
Bye.